Well, I've been kind of running around just kind of trying to figure out something to do. And I just happened to think of something that's very possibly would be kind of a good idea, maybe. So I wouldn't have to rely on the reactor. Come on. Well, maybe a couple solar panels. So now all it's missing are solar panel or solar cells. And then the other thing is the battery. They could probably just go right here. Remaining items to build it. Let's see. Look at that. And of course, oh jeez, I didn't have it the right color. There we go. Now it's the right color. Fully charged in 9 minutes. Well, how about I shut this guy off? Forgot I have to, okay. Come on. He's pretty close. I can see him from here. He's gonna send anybody down after us. Hope not. It will be bad news for them. At least I hope so. Ooh, every time I do that, I wonder if I'm gonna make it or not. So I need 12 more. Is that what I need? Oh, jeez. Need to find that one that has... There it is. And I need... solar cells. Okay, I don't see... Oh, there we go. More than enough. There we go. I'm curious what 3 solar panels will do for charging the battery. 5 hours. It's actually not too bad. Oh, let's see. What else? So I'm definitely getting close to what I need. Once I have enough gold, I'll start processing the iron ingot. And then I'll process that stuff. And then I will be able to finish the jump drive. Then I can finish that panel, the jump drive, bring the miner back in here. And then we can go and start heading to the alien world. Uh-oh! Oh, jeez. Here we go. I wasn't paying attention to my oxygen. Come on. Whew. Gotta stop doing that. I think he's waiting. Yeah, you go ahead and wait. I'll come up there. You want any trouble, I'll be sure to run away. Oh, hey! You know what? I didn't think I need... yeah. And then... now be the color of this, that, and that. Oh, I need some steel plates. No problem. There we go. Look at that. Looks all structural and all. Gold. It's chugging away. This is probably the most full this vessel has been. All the cargo containers, all the connectors. I mean, everything is full. I mean, I had to use the small cargo containers if I wanted to maintain the size of the ship. When I designed this and was playing with it in creative, it was difficult to try and keep it as small as possible, but still have enough thrusters and all to go in all directions. So I just hope putting this jump drive in is not going to affect the stability of it going into like a planet's gravity. Moon, it's okay, no biggie. I've had plenty of thrust for that, but I go mining, but there's really nothing I mine that I need. Alright, so it's been well over 2 weeks since I've been in the game. So I need to finish this. Get out. Alright, so the reactor, the jump drive is completed, and the floor is set. Now it's going to charge up. Seems to me the next thing I need to do is bring the lander back in. Alright, so let's get this sucker in place.
How? Well, I guess this is what I get for having to rely on... Oh, I'm not even back far enough. Whew. I get for having to rely on ion thrusters when I really should have atmospheric thrusters.
Whoa. What the heck's going on here? Okay. I guess that might have been why there was something falling. Let's take a guess. That's it. What the heck's going on here? That's a little weird. And evidently, the button I pushed was for opening and not closing. Huh. Alright, well I need to resolve that, and I want to should be for switch lock. Oh jeez. D for landing gear. Alright. So we are locked in the connector, we are locked there. And I am going to put a remote control on this right there. That looks like a great spot for one. So let me go ahead and just like before, there's no room for anything. Alright, I need a remote control. Then I go, whoop, and it gave me the one for the large ship. Did it? Oh, it's not middle mouse button. It is right mouse button. There we go.
Right. So now I want to... I'm going to do it this way, yeah.
Right. Oh! So I just want to take care of it while I am. Da. So it seems that I found one of the biggest culprits of my lag issue whenever I'm using the server. There was an elbow there. Anyway, it seems that the diagnostic script was one of the major players in that. And very possibly Tim is part of that problem too, which, you know, there's been so many times when I've played this game using the multiplayer and the same configuration and all that I am now, and I would go for hours upon hours upon hours upon hours of hiccup-free gaming. So I don't know if Keen did anything to the code and is playing havoc with my my other gaming machine, which is significantly less than, you know, powerful in rendering, CPU, memory, and all that than my primary gaming machine. So maybe I have to just build another machine. So I had to shut that off. Unfortunately, I really like that script, even though I rarely look at it. So jump drive is fully charged. The miner is in the cargo bay, or hangar, as it were. Do I have a way to look out here? I don't have a way to look out other than using a spectator. Okay, so there's that. Let me go take a look at what's left on the base that I might want to take care of. Then I think it'll be time to depart. Oops, I had that one on. And that's not the direction I wanted to go. I was busy looking at the keyboard. It's the only bad part about playing without a crosshair. You know, for all the issues that rotors have caused on so many people's builds, this has been relatively stable. I'm actually very impressed. I don't know if it's because of how I built it, or if the rotors themselves are basically becoming more stable. So let's take a look at this, because this is weird. I could have swore that... Okay. And see, now there we go again with the multiplayer thing. What is going on? So anyway, that there was a level of detail issue. That's pretty, well, I would say that's pretty bad, but at this point in the game, I would say that's pretty bad. Yeah, see, look. It looks like a straight piece, and if I walk slowly, it'll suddenly turn into, woo, an elbow. Okay. Hey, Keen, you need to work on your level of detail model. Oh, what the heck is that about? Look at that. Okay. What? Wow. Yeah. Keen, you gotta work on your level of detail modeling, because something happened. That is just not right. Wow. So we have these in here. Do I have a battery down here? Oh, that's right, I do. You'll have to excuse me. It has been a week. No, more like 2, maybe 3 weeks since I've actually been in game. All the videos you've been watching has been... Ah, yes, there we go. Alright, so I have a battery here. All the video that you've been watching has been... was accumulated from a few weekends of lengthy gameplay. So, I can't really think of anything else that I might want to do, aside from remove this, because that's not needed. Jump drive is in and charged up. I know I just said that. Had some funky level of detail modeling going on. It's not working out very well. The reactor. Alright, it's off, which is cool. see here. What does this say? Just for the heck of it. 5 hours. Yeah. Now, if I shut off the conveyor sorter, and I shut off the ejectors, and the connector, 4 hours.
It seems that the timer blocks are broken. Reason why I say that is, let me show you.
Come over here to this terminal, and I will bring up one of the timer blocks. Oh, and before I do that, wander over here, alright? I have basically done this to all of the displays because, well, I don't want to see stagnant, static information that means absolutely nothing anymore. So I put system offline, blah, blah, blah. Okay, it's connected to this terminal. So now, if I go to the LCDs, and just in case anybody has a problem with it, I've also, I already did the whole browse the workshop, automatic LCDs, okay, check code, it's good, remember and exit, okay. So now, we're going to go back to the timer, LCD. I have it set for 30 seconds. The actions are, it goes to this forward terminal, runs with default argument, trigger now, and then start. Okay? So, I'm going to turn this on, and I'm going to start it. Now, I want you to watch as this counts down. Everything is fine. Everything's happy. We got a nice countdown. There's no issue. And the funny part about this, though, is that the hangar doors work fine. And I don't understand why this is happening. Boom. So now it's flashing. It's staying at 29 seconds. And if I wander over here, if it was actually functioning, there would be information displayed. So it seems to me that there is something going on between the terminals and the timer. So, and I think that might have something to do with a little bit of lag. Now this works. Sometimes that never worked. So I was able to stop it, and I'm going to shut it off. I really like that information that was there, and slowly getting down to the point where figuring out why all of a sudden I have lag when I'm trying to get pretty cinematic stuff. So while I was troubleshooting that, I got frustrated and I changed these guys out. And why is there no response from the server? Anyway, so I changed these out. I noticed that I had them with the heavy blocks, heavy armor blocks, and I wanted the light armor blocks, so I replaced those. You did watch me as I welded the jump drive. The jump drive is charged. Now the level of detail models are happy. I don't know what's going on. Things are just weird. I don't know. I've tried tinkering with like the naming convention of the different planets and that because watching one of Wasted Space's survival episodes here recently, he mentioned something about what? Oh, will you? Really? This is... Even in single player, there's all kinds of hiccups. I don't know what's going on. I mean, do I need to take a month or two break before Keen figures out stuff so that we don't take steps backwards? So, like I was saying, I was watching a recent episode of Wasted Space's survival series, I guess you would call it, uncooperative survival, and he happened to mention about how Space Engineers likes to create really, really long file names, and Space Engineers doesn't like that. Why it would create really long file names and not like it, I don't know, but I tried to fix the name that it gives to Mars, which is ridiculously long, and Mars disappeared. Didn't come back, no matter what I did. So then I had to reload a backup. Thank you, Keen, for putting backups in. But then I had to go back and re-weld the jump drive and do a couple things here and there that I had done in the previous recordings. That really bothers the heck out of me that the level of detail models are working fine now and they weren't initially. There's something going on. I don't know. I really don't know. It's bugging the heck out of me. So anyway, T-Sum is going to stay here. I think I've done as much as I can do, unless I want to hang out here and build another underground base and all that. And I really don't want to do that. I just wanted to see what's going on, refill with ice, refill the hydrogen tanks, oxygen. Well, you gotta climb up there. Wanted to grab a bunch of magnesium, which I did, to the point of overloading the cargo containers because we don't have any more room. So I think it's time to go. Just gonna fly blind.